My fellow crab enjoyers, if you've clicked on this video, then you've probably seen Spiffing Brit's CrabChampions video and want to try it out for yourself. However, you've come to the Discord only to find that Lucky Charm and the Luck Stat are no longer in the game. Fortunately, your good friend NoScrub here has a way for you to try it out for yourself, and in this quick guide I will cover both how to get that specific version as well as earlier versions that were released on Steam. Before I go any further, it is super important that you back up your save, and Noise has specifically told me to tell you that. The easiest way is to type in Windows+R, which is the run command, copy and paste the location on the screen right now, which I've also put in the description, copy the saved folder and paste it somewhere nice and safe, and if you've done it right, then you will have backed up your save. So, here's a super quick guide to get version 1988, the version Spiffing Brit used in his video. Open up your web browser, any will do, go to your address bar and type in steam://nav/console. Follow the prompt to open Steam, and this will open up Steam and the console tab. In the Steam console, type in the following or copy and paste what I've put in the description and press enter. It will say downloading depot 774803 with the size of the download. So whilst you wait, it's a good time to grab a nice cup of tea, just like Spiffing Brit would want. Once it's complete, it will tell you the location within the Steam Apps folder. So navigate your way through to Program Files to the Steam folder, go to Steam Apps, into Content, into App plus Number folder, into Depot 774803, and finally you'll be with CrabChampions. Double click on CrabChampions and you'll now be in version 1988, which you can double check by looking at the top right hand corner of your screen. Once you've had your fun, you can close the game as normal and play the live version of the game through Steam. However, I would absolutely recommend putting your backup save back into your save folder before you play the live version, just to make sure nothing funky happens. For those looking to explore previous versions of CrabChampions, or any game on Steam for that matter, I'll go into a little bit more detail. Open up your web browser, again any will do, go to your address bar and type in steam://nav/console. Follow the prompt to open Steam and you'll come to the Steam console tab. In the Steam console, type in download_depot. This will tell you what you need in order to download any depot, and that includes the app ID, depot ID, and manifest ID. Go back to your web browser and go to steamdb.info. SteamDB is an amazing resource for all things related to Steam, so please show them support however you can. Once you're on SteamDB, navigate the search bar to CrabChampions and you'll find yourself at the main hub of CrabChampions. Take note of that app ID. Next, click on Depots and click on the number underneath ID, and that will take you to the depot page. Again, take note of that depot ID. Click on the Manifest tab and this will show you every single update that has come to both the live and beta version of CrabChampions. On the right hand side, you'll have that final piece of information you need to download the version of CrabChampions you want to play. So now you're probably thinking, what Manifest ID is what version? And I definitely went through the same thing. So what I like to do is use the Discord beta channel as well as the patch notes channel to really understand what version of the game I'm going to be downloading on which Manifest ID. So let's say, for example, you want to play beta version 1804, which Noisestorm released on May 18th, 2023. Looking through the manifest list, I would go back to the date of the patch, or the closest date of the patch, and the one we have here is the 17th of May 2023. So once you've decided on the manifest ID and the version that you want to play, go back to your Steam console and type in download_depot space the app ID, which is 774801 space the depot ID, which is 774803 space, and then the manifest ID that you want to play. I'm not going to read it out loud because there's a lot of numbers and I'll probably get it wrong, but copy and paste in that number there. Once that's done, press enter and it will say downloading depot 774803 with the size of the download. Once the download is complete, it will tell you its location within the Steam Apps folder. So navigate your way through program files to the Steam folder, going to Steam Apps, into Content, into the App Plus number folder, into Depot 774803, and finally, you'll be with CrabChampions. Double click on CrabChampions and you'll now be in the version that you've downloaded. Hopefully it's the right one, and you can double check in the top right corner of the screen to see which version you are on. Again, once you've had your fun, you can close the game as normal, play the live version of the game through Steam, but absolutely get your backup save and put it back into your save folder before you play that live version, just to make sure nothing funky happens. I hope this has helped you, and I really do hope you enjoy playing previous versions of the game. It's actually quite crazy to see how far the game has come since its release. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments below. However, if you're feeling generous, please click that like and subscribe button. I post a heap of CrabChampions content and would always love the support.